to the Brown Lounge. I'm Holly Brown, and today I'm delighted to share our kitchen with Andrea Umbach. And she is not only a friend, but she is a co-author of a book called Dining in Seattle. And it's a wonderful cookbook that has some fabulous recipes from restaurants around the city. And I'm so excited because Andrea is going to tell us today sort of how the book came about, but she's also going to show us how to make some of the fantastic recipes that are from these restaurants. So Andrea, tell us a little bit about the book and how it came to be and what we're going to do today.
So the book was intended to be to press the reset button on a series that existed in the 70s and 80s called Dining In. It was dining in Manhattan, dining in Los Angeles, all the different cities across the United States. And we decided to press the reset button first in Seattle. So we interviewed chefs from 21 restaurants across the city.
21, wow.
And we asked them to help us recreate menus for the home chef so that you can recreate the restaurant experience in your home. And it's been widely popular because it not only has restaurants from present, or menus from present restaurants, but also menus from restaurants that have closed in the past that the previous generation has a lot of energy around.
That's really fantastic. So, you know, I personally love to go out. I love to be entertained, I love to be served, and I love the whole experience of dining out in a restaurant. But the other thing is that I love to cook, obviously, and the idea that I can actually kind of take that restaurant experience and recreate it in my own home for my friends or family, or sort of pick and choose different recipes from different restaurants, my favorites, and put that together in a meal. I think that's a fabulous idea, and I think that's one wonderful way to use the cookbook. So in terms of what we're going to do today, tell us how you've decided what we're going to make and what we're going to put together for this meal.
We've chosen 3 recipes from the cookbook from 3 different restaurants. The Canlis Salad from Canlis, the crispy skin salmon from Flying Fish, and then also banana spasser from El Gaucho.
Which is so near and dear to my heart. I love that one.
Yes.
I love that one. Okay, that sounds great. So we're starting with the salad today. You know, I've heard some wonderful things about the history of this salad. So tell us about that.
It's actually a very famous salad. Interestingly enough, it's been on their menu since the first day that Canlis opened, and it was voted one of the best 100 dishes in the United States by Saveur Magazine. So it's clearly got history, but it has a long-lasting flavor that we all enjoy. The salad is made from ingredients that we all are able to find easily: romaine, lettuce, mint, grape or cherry tomatoes, green onions, and oregano, Romano cheese, bacon, croutons as the salad, and then the dressing itself is olive oil, lemon, garlic, salt, and pepper. But also an ingredient that we don't always see on recipes that we don't always make is cobbled egg.
Yeah, it seems so simple, but I know that is wildly popular. So why don't we get started? We'll start chopping and getting the salad together, and we'll show the audience how it all comes together in the end. And of course, we'll be lucky enough to taste it. So we'll be right back. So we're back, and we're now going to chop the salad. And you know, chopping the salad isn't terribly complicated, right? But there are some little things that Canlis says we should do with this salad that are important to know about, right?
Absolutely. What's interesting is that in the previous recipes it was dried herbs, but now they've updated the recipe to have fresh herbs. And they don't want you chopping it or dicing it so finely, but they simply want it sliced. So what I like to do is simply create a motion with a knife to slice through the herbs rather than dicing.
Right, great. So we've got, in terms of quantity here, we're going to end up having a full head of romaine, right?
Correct.
And then what's the quantity on the green onions?
The green onions is 1/2 cup.
1/2 cup.
It's 1/2 cup of chopped mint. Some people, or sliced mint, excuse me. And some people like to add more of that mint, and 1 tablespoon of the oregano.
Okay. And then the tomatoes, we've got 8 tomatoes. You said we could use Romas or cherry. Either way is fine.
Yes, and those sliced in half.
Okay. And we also have these really wonderful croutons. You can make your own croutons too, right? These are a wonderful packaged recipe that we like to use. And then we have got how much bacon here?
It's 1/2 cup bacon.
Okay. And these are fairly white. Again, it's not diced, not super small. You're going to get a nice textury taste in every bite, right?
Correct.
And then we've got some what is the cheese?
This is Romano cheese, and it's 1 1/4 cup Romano. And what I like to do is separate it so that the 3/4 cup you put aside to put in the actual salad, and then you have a 1/2 cup to use as the garnish afterwards.
Great, great. So we're just going to get to slicing these things. We're not chopping, we're not dicing, we're slicing. And we'll put it all in the salad, and then we'll show you how we're gonna make the dressing. We'll be right back. Okay, so now we're making the salad dressing, and we're going to coddle an egg. That's an unusual thing to do in a typical salad dressing. So what is coddling an egg, and how do you do it?
Coddling an egg is when you treat it nicely. Basically what you're doing is putting it in boiling water for 1 minute and removing it.
Okay.
What it does is it sterilizes the outside of the egg, but it also helps separate the egg from the inside of the shell and separate the white from the yolk.
Okay.
So what you do is you have a pot of boiling water, you take it off the heat, you put the egg inside the water, and you time it for 1 minute.
Great. So is this also done in a Caesar salad, typically?
A Caesar salad does use coddled egg, and when they do it in the restaurants, the eggs are often coddled right before they wheel the cart to the table.
Great, great. So we're just not going to have the wheeling part happen in our kitchen today, but we're definitely going to have the coddled egg in our salad. There's something about the way that that coddled egg connects with the other ingredients, the chemistry of it, that makes this salad dressing just pop. I mean, it's really, it's good.
It's very good. And the other thing that's important with the salad is very simple, is you add the croutons and the tomatoes after you have dressed the salad, so that the croutons and the tomatoes don't absorb and get slimy.
Right. I think that makes a huge difference. So we're going to just coddle this baby. We're going to put the salad dressing together, and then we're going to toss the salad, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Coddled. So now we're going to make that salad dressing.
Very easy. You simply break the egg into the bowl. You can see how the white is actually a little bit white, and it's separated from the yolk a slight amount.
Very nice.
We are using a ½ cup of olive oil. We are using a ¼ cup of freshly squeezed lemon juice, ¼ teaspoon salt, ¼ teaspoon pepper, and a ¼ teaspoon of garlic. And I'm going to just do this by hand. There you go.
Beautiful.
And that is your dressing. Very simple.
Great. Okay. All right, so next step is to toss the salad and eat. Yes?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, so we're going to put everything but the tomatoes and the croutons in last,
Absolutely.
Right? Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of the bacon.
And the ¾ cup Romano.
Okay, we'll do that next.
You save the remaining ½ cup for doing the garnish with the tomatoes and the croutons at the end.
Great.
And I would use, what I like to do is simply use the same measuring cup, is to use about half amount of this dressing.
Okay.
Because you never know if you've got too much lettuce, too little lettuce. You don't want to overdress.
Yeah, I do not like a salad that's overdressed at all. I like to feel that crunchy, fresh flavor of the vegetables.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
So maybe just a slight bit more on that one? What do you think?
Just slightly, a little bit more, not too much.
Yeah. Looks great. And look, this salad is just so beautiful and fresh looking.
And there we go.
Okay.
And when you plate,
Yep.
we add the tomatoes, croutons, and Romano.
At the plating process.
At the plating process.
Okay.
That's what I like to do. That way it looks very pretty on the plate that you present. It's totally up to you.
Great. Okay, let's do it. So pretty. Okay, put a few croutons on top. A few little tomatoes on top. Just gorgeous. This is going to be one beautiful fresh salad.
There we go.
There we go.
Canlis salad.
The Canlis salad with a coddled egg. Well, thanks for watching. This has been The Brown Lounge with Andrea Umbach, author of Dining in Seattle. This is from the wonderful recipe of the Canlis Restaurant in Seattle. It's called the Canlis Salad, and we're going to try it right now. Thanks for watching. See you next time.